When some of the lawnmower entrants tell you that they've been racing for years, they mean it. The Junior Prepared, or JP class, is designed to provide fun and safe racing for 10 to 15-year-olds. These mowers must be a full-size lawn tractor, front engine, stamped steel frame, and manufactured as such. There are 6 riders all vying for the win here in Delaware, Ohio.
And here's a glimpse of the future of mower racing. We find the Junior Prepared starting grid, a Le Mans start. They'll run across to their mowers and hop on and go here, but it's all about the foot race, and the initial start is so critical here in Junior Prepared.
Absolutely, a great family sport, Jim. The family that mows together, grows together. We're seeing it on display here. Pierce Benton with his mom and dad, Brian and Susan, racing veterans. Shorty Bell, Kelsey Van Epps, Mariah Peeler, Lauren Filos, and Hayden Martin. You know their moms and dads are either in the infield or are on the stands watching these kids do it up.
And Pierce is off to the races in a number 006. There's some significance to that. Pat Sullivan's long-time involvement in mower racing certainly plays down here to this JP class.
In fact, that 1980s Dynamark machine was built and designed by the Rocket Man, Pat Sullivan, along with the Kawasaki engine. But you know Pierce's dad, Brian Benton's got his fingers in there someplace.
Well, they've done a lot of racing this year. They've got 4 victories on the season, but it comes down to the finals. The best 4 finishes, and how you run here at Delaware County determines the overall national U.S. points champion. Pierce Benton's trying to lock that up for the 2nd straight year if he can pull it off here today.
Lean, clean, and green. Pierce Benton out of Avon Park, Florida, the home of the Florida Lawn Racing Association. So he's been testing and tuning out there for years. Just super smooth. We got to have a special shout out for our rookie Kelsey Van Epps, the 96J machine, and of course Lauren Filos with her dad and sister racing across the country, Hayden Martin and Shorty Bell. And my son Ari Kaufman also in the top 10. He couldn't be here for this race, but he's up there as well. Garrett Bell, Tanner Esslinger, and Dalton Triba, the top 10.
There's a lot to say about how Pierce is running here, but really this is the next generation of racers, age 10 to 16. Now we see the battle here for 2nd shaping up here. You mentioned the 96J. That is a very quality machine here, and we find, just one little slip. As equal as these are prepared, Bruce, let's talk about the level of competition really comes down to the driver in this class.
Absolutely, the same thing as the IMO class as we just saw. In fact, these JP machines are running in the IMO class as well because it's the same modification. So you basically take this machine, race it until you're age 15, turn 16, and right into the IMO class.
And here's a good look at the driver running in 2nd right now. Shorty Bell out of Tennessee. He's won 7 events this year. He's not used to running 2nd here, is he?
Well, he's not. He's usually up in the front, Jim. His dad, Mike, a BP veteran racer. And, you know, my hat's off to these kids because we see them year in and year out. They take it every bit as seriously as adults in any other form of motorsport with their proud parents pushing them on. And it's just great. Every year this class keeps getting bigger, stronger, and the racing caliber is just terrific.
And in his 2nd season behind the wheel, the white flag is out. One more circuit for Pierce Benton here in the the Junior Prepared class. JP is really where the youngsters get their start, and we'll see how Pierce Benton runs in this final after the finish.
Another trophy for the Benton Rocket Man racing team out of Florida, and Pierce Benton will repeat as the race winner and the U.S. points champion in the Staybill Keeps Gas Fresh Finals.
And he'll do it. Mowing down the competition, and JP Pierce Benton leads every lap to win here at Delaware County Fairgrounds. He'll win the race and the championship. Shorty Bell ends up 2nd in the event. Kelsey Van Epps 3rd. Then comes Peeler, Filos, and Martin in the U.S. Points Championship. Benton and Bell 1 and 2 in the race, 1 and 2 in the championship. Lauren Filos up to 3rd. Let's hear from our U.S. Points and race winner.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad. They always help me practice a lot. They keep me motivated a lot too. So I think I owe it all to them.
This is Jack's collector car. It's valuable.
It's a classic.
Lucky Jack's neighbor Ned told him to add Staybill brand fuel stabilizer when he stored it.
I told him. Oh, boy.
Because Staybill keeps fuel from breaking down and gumming up the engine.
That's pretty much what I said.
Without Staybill, that engine probably wouldn't start right now. And repairs are costly. Jack, you did add Staybill like Ned said, right?
I never listen to Ned.
Never.
Poor Jack. When you store, start with Staybill.